Oh, of course he was Sparky start live streaming right when I do. And I'm echoing. Okay, there we go. Not echoing anymore. Okay, let's see. Tell people I'm doing this. Okay. Oh. What? Oh. Okay. Let's see. Boom. Letting folks know that I am doing this. Okay. I better check that I'm not muted again, because that's been happening the last few times. Start streaming and then people are like, Maddie, we can't hear you if you're talking. Oh, well, it might have something to do with my mic being muted on OBS quite often, because I use OBS for capturing footage for my videos, and I should have separate profiles and scenes and stuff for doing different things, but that would make life easy, and I'm a masochist and I like to make life hard for myself. So yeah. Deadpool fan and Spa and Comcat Cosmo and Spyra. This is where all the cool people are, right? On a Friday night. Hanging out in a live stream. Yeah. This is where it's all going. This is where it's all happening. Okay, so it is Friday. I love that comment you made on my Marvin the Martian piece. It was apt to have changed the name of the explosive. It just made sense to me to make a reference to both things in one sentence. There are some days where you just can't get rid of the Illudium Puber 36 explosive space modulator. Yes. You know what, let's put... I hate doing this, but... everyone. There. So usually on Friday, I'm doing two things. I'm either doing my D&D session, or I'm modding for Silver Quill stream, if I'm not doing that. I appreciate the excitement, but please avoid using all caps. Thank you. Doodle is Batman and Marvin the Martian, so I made them one character. Adam West Batman is my favourite. Oh, okay. That's an interesting favourite to have. My favourite Batman is definitely Michael Keaton, with Kevin Conroy close second. I have a story about that. Okay, so this is several years ago, like shortly after I graduated college. and this was when I still lived in Scotland. I went out to have some drinks with some friends, and I think I was either wearing a Batman necklace or a Batman t-shirt, I can't remember. And I went to order some drinks, and this guy started talking to me, said, "Oh, you like Batman, do you?" You know the old movie, like, "Oh, you've watched this film, quote it." You know, it was like, "Oh, you like Batman, do you? Who's your favorite Batman?" And it was like, it wasn't asked in a, "Oh, you like Batman? Oh, let's chat, because I like Batman too." No, it was like he was interrogating me to see that if I even deserved to wear the t-shirt or necklace or whatever it was. So, like, like, who's your favorite Batman? And I was like, well, I just started going off on a spiel because he asked the question. It's like, if I remember right, I'm paraphrasing, obviously, this happened a long time ago, but I essentially said, well, I like Michael Keaton, but Kevin Conroy's a close second. Then, you know, it's an ongoing conversation. Like, some people like the Nolan verse, some people like the Burton verse more for nostalgic reasons, and I just saw his eyes glaze over, like, I just went off on a tangent, and then, yeah, and and then he said, "Oh, well, the best Batman is the one in the Dark Knight," and I'm like, "You don't even know the name of the actor that played the Batman in the Dark Knight?" It's like, oh my god, and. He's like, "Oh, I know the name. Do you know the name?" And I was like, oh my god. Like, it was so confrontational. You know? Like, oh my god. It just, oh. I mean, I like the Nolanverse movies, but, like, Christian Bale's not exactly my favorite Batman. It was mainly because of the voice that he does when he's Batman. It just annoys me because, like, the mask isn't Batman, it's Bruce Wayne. So why is he talking like he's choking on his own tongue? Like why? I don't get it. But that annoyed me. But not nearly as much as this person who thought, "Oh, here comes this girl wearing a Batman shirt. She probably doesn't know what she's wearing. I'm going to interrogate her to see if she deserves to wear the shirt." You know? It was so aggressive. So that, yeah, I got mad. I don't know what his intentions were, to be fair. Like, they might have just been, like, socially awkward, and then they saw someone wearing a shirt that had a symbol on it from a franchise they liked and didn't know how to strike up a conversation, so, and just went straight to rather defensive stance, because that is often, like, the headspace you get into when you're talking to someone new, you know. But I think he might have been drunk as well, but I was like, where did that come from, you know? Like, jeez. It's like he was talking about how the, like, Christian Bale Batman was the best Batman ever, and I was like, well, no, I don't agree. And then started listening off all, like, the other Batmans and, like, saying why Kevin Conroy is my favourite, and he said, "Who's Kevin Conroy?" That was when I ended the conversation. I said, "Okay, have a good night." It was not at a convention, it was at a bar. I don't know. It was just weird. I guess Silverquill is taking a break from streaming tonight. He did a live stream either yesterday or something. He is out of town. Don't you just love it when fans get butthurt over something, like when someone wears any piece of memorabilia? Maybe he was just drunk. Well, there's there, maybe, I don't know. But even then, it was like, I still felt like I was being asked to prove why I was wearing the shirt or the necklace or whatever it was. And I was thinking to myself, if I was a guy, would they have had the same attitude? You know? You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, man. I know that's a very possibly sexist mindset to come to that conclusion, but it's very likely that if I was a guy, they wouldn't have been so confrontational. They probably wouldn't even spoken to me. So, I don't know. But anyway, shall we draw something? Now I feel bad I wore a Majora's Max t-shirt at the zoo and someone said he liked it. I don't feel bad. I mean, that sounds like a nice conversation. Like if someone says, hey, I like your shirt. Like, the guy didn't even say that. He was like, hey, I like your shirt. I like Batman. What do you like about it? You know, it wasn't like strike up a nice conversation. It was, oh, you like Batman, do you? Like, jeez, man. Okay, let's see. I know what you mean, Maddie. Sad that is still a mindset that people to this day still have. Yeah. Kevin Conroy will always be the OG Batman to me, but I'll probably get flack for this, but my favourite live action Batman was Val Kilmer, because Batman Forever was the first live action Batman I saw. Batman Forever was the first live action Batman movie I saw as well. And so for a while that was my Batman movie. But then I watched the earlier ones after that and decided, no, Michael Keaton's my favourite Batman. There was just something about Val Kilmer's acting that just fell a bit flat for me as I got older. Like, in comparison to Michael Keaton's acting. I don't know, his portrayal of Bruce Wayne was just so much more off, like, balance and awkward. And, like, you can get, like, an actor to play Batman, but they have to, like, Bruce Wayne can't just be flat, you know? That is often not even thought of. Well, that didn't take long for TF2 to come up. Same, I think outside of Conroy, I've loved the Batman from Batman Under the Red Hood. Yeah, that is a good movie. That is so good. One of my favourite animated Batman movies, for sure. My top favourite being Mask of the Phantasm. Dad watched Batman 66 with his parents back when he was a kid. One time at my grandparents' house, he rented Batman the movie 66 and we all watched it together. That was my intro to Batman. Okay, so that is a fun introduction to Batman. It really is. Like, it's fun, silly, camp. So yeah, it's just fun. I miss when Batman was fun. I see what you're saying. I still like it out of nostalgia, I guess. Yeah. Like, Batman Forever is such a fun movie. Unfortunately, it's mainly because of Jim Carrey. And it was really annoying because the villain of the movie was meant to be Two-Face, and he is my favourite Batman villain. But then Jim Carrey stole the show big time with Riddler, and Riddler became the main villain and overshadowed Two-Face, which really sucks. Anyway, so we're going to draw stuff today. I've been drawing mythical dogs, and probably going to move on from that for now. We have, like I just said, 66 Batman is fun. It's just good, innocent fun. It's silly, fun. Let's see. Tommy Lee Jones didn't like Jim Carrey. I cannot sanction your buffoonery. I don't blame him for not getting on with Jim Carrey. I really don't. It's mainly because of the reason I just said. The Riddler overshadowed Two-Face. Therefore, Jim Carrey, by extension, would have overshadowed Tommy Lee Jones unintentionally. But Jim Carrey's just a bigger, louder personality than Tommy Lee Jones is. Tommy Lee Jones is definitely, as far as I can tell from all the movies I've seen with him in it, definitely an introverted person. And Jim Carrey is just like high energy all the time. And that can really clash. And yeah, it was just the behind the scenes of that movie. It was just really sad that Two-Face is just not as memorable in that movie because of Riddler. What was I going to do? I've forgotten what I was going to do. Talking about commissions. Let's see. I've done a lot today and I'm vending at a convention tomorrow. I am so tired. Okay. Also, my filter's still on. I better put that off. Don't need that on anymore. My air filter. That might be why I'm tired. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, 11 commissions right now. So I'm going to remain open for commissions for the next little while because I need to, frankly. So I've lost my train of thought again. I got distracted by something. What was I saying, guys? Help. Help me! I'm getting old and decrepit, falling apart. I'm a wreck. That's what I was going to do. Okay, we were talking about commissions, and I do believe that we can take drawing requests in the stream if you do so via super chats. The rules for that are in the description below. Also, the revenue that I get from this stream and all my live streams, a percentage of the revenue is donated to a non-profit organisation called Shelter to Service. It's a non-profit organisation that trains rescue dogs to become service animals for combat veterans with traumatic brain injuries and post-traumatic stress disorder. You can find a link to the website that tells you more about it. You can donate direct to them if you wish, or you can donate to me and I can donate a percentage of what you send me. It's completely up to you. There's no pressure whatsoever to donate or throw super chat at me. If you want to place a commission order, you can do so by contacting me via my Instagram or my Twitter or my email. You can see that on the screen right now. My Instagram is amyroryart, or Twitter is Mad Munchkin Art. Email amy.rory.art@gmail.com. All that wonderful stuff. And if people want to see my price list, you can find that pinned on my Twitter. I can post a link to that right now, actually. Let's see. I'm not even 40 yet. Oh, I feel it. I feel it. I'm old. Okay. Right, let's see. Oh, it's not pinned. Well, I just lied to you all. Okay. How about... Oh, Pixie and Brutus. There. accept fan art in your links as well, Maddie. If you want to send me fan art, that's very kind of you. You can tag me on Twitter or Instagram, or you can email it to me. If it makes you feel better, you look 36. It's only 3 years off, whatever. Cosmina Inspire a $10 donation. Thank you. Do you and Kit get trick-or-treaters? We live in an apartment complex and we don't decorate for Halloween, so no, we don't get trick-or-treaters. I grew up in a really strict religious household, so we never celebrated Halloween. I never went trick-or-treating. I didn't dress up for Halloween until I was in college. So yeah, Halloween was just not a thing that we did. And it's still not. Hubby's not really into Halloween stuff. Lightyear flopped because it was marketed as the movie that Andy saw that Buzz Lightyear was based on. And the movie, like, I was expecting it to be some kind of, like, remember the live action He-Man movie? Or, like, even the He-Man series itself. I got the vibe that Buzz Lightyear was from something akin to that, but set in space. And the Lightyear movie was just, it was too serious and possibly, like, a little bit too complicated for it to be the movie that inspired the toys in the Toy Story franchise. Like, you've got the good guy, you've got Buzz Lightyear, who is essentially a space police officer. Then you've got the big bad guy, Emperor Zurg, who wants to rule the galaxy. And what do they do in Lightyear movie? Well, they completely forget about Zurg, don't they? Like, they did him bad. Like, when I watched it, I was bored. And I'm like, why am I bored? I'd rather not spoil the movie for people that haven't seen it. But the main reason I think it flopped is because of how it was marketed. I think the story that the Lightyear movie had would have worked far better for an original science fiction movie, not a movie about Buzz Lightyear. Trick or treat is more a USA thing than Scottish. Actually, historically speaking, trick or treating actually originated in, like, Germany, and then America made it like a whole big thing. You should see the Buzz Lightyear PS1 game. I think I've watched some videos on Kadikarus where he talked about that game. Just watch Buzz Lightyear Star Command: The Journey Begins. I'm making my way through rewatching the Buzz Lightyear Star Command series, and I'm just sitting there thinking, because my next video, for those that support me on Patreon, you'll know what my next video is. It's a video about Zurg. So in order to make a video about Zurg, I have to rewatch the Buzz Lightyear Star Command TV series, rewatch the Toy Story movies, rewatch Lightyear, and possibly all the shorts as well. Yeah. But do you really trick-or-treat in the UK? I don't know. Like I just said, I never did it. But that wasn't because the UK don't do it. It's because my family was, and still is, ridiculously religiously strict, and Halloween was of the devil. So we never got to do Halloween or trick-or-treating or anything like that. Rewatch Lightyear. That is a thankless job. There are worse movies out there. So you wanted me to draw Brutus and yeah. Brutus and Pixie. Okay. Pixar's worst film, in my opinion. Oh. The Good Dinosaur. Trying to find decent reference. So okay, there we go. Let's see. So once again, if people want me to draw something for them, you can make a donation via the super chat. Or if you want to order a commission, you can do that by contacting me on my Instagram or my Twitter or via email. I just thought Brutus would be appropriate because of the charity you plan to donate to. It's a wonderful cause. Very much so, actually. Yeah. It's very apt. Oh, don't you lag on me now. Come on. Photoshop's lagging on me. God damn it. Okay. It happens. Oh, that might be why. No, don't need to save that. Close this. Start again. No, no, no. What did I think of Strange World? I literally made a video about it. So you can go and watch that. Dr. Wolf wouldn't dress as Hercules. It wouldn't make sense for his character to do that. And even, like the character wouldn't do it, but the person also wouldn't do it. Although he has proved me wrong on other occasions. So, yeah. I don't think he would. Come on. Ugh. There we go. Okay. Drink. Yeah. No, Dr. Wolf is more of a... If he's going to dress up as a Disney character, it's more likely to be Dr. Facilier. That's one of his favourite characters. And he's dressed as him before. No, Dr. Wolf is into his villains. Oh my god. What Star Wars character would best fit Dr. Wolf? I'm not a Star Wars person, guys. I don't know. Obi-Wan? I don't know. I don't know. It's like Disney hasn't managed to make a good science fiction movie. Like Treasure Planet bombed, Strange World bombed. Atlantis is more of an adventure movie, but I would argue it is a little bit of science fiction as well. That bombed. So Why can't they get those genres right? And Elio bombed, and I watched that not yesterday but the day before, and I thought that was fantastic. And I know all of the behind the scenes nonsense, guys. Like, someone on my Twitter was like, I'm not watching that movie because the director was dropped like after the movie was finished and it was scrapped and they had to start from scratch again. And I'm like, that kind of thing happens in the movie industry all the time. To boycott a movie because of that is frankly really dumb, and you're missing out on what is a really cool movie. So, you want to show support to the movie industry. Watch an original movie from Pixar. Boycotting something just because of that is just really dumb to me. Black Hole. Oh, goodness. I don't think I've seen that one. Is that the one with the... Oh, that's the one from 1979. Okay. People are just overly picky at times for dumb reasons. I don't know what it was. I think they were trying to, like, make out, oh, I'm making a stand because of what happened. And I'm like, but what are you changing? You're not changing anything by boycotting a movie. If you want to make a stand and do something, you boycott the company that made the movie, not the movie itself. It's creative. A lot of people worked on these movies, and they do not deserve to be treated like that. It's the companies and distribution companies of the movies that are screwing the creatives over. Like, so many people have dropped Disney Plus because of the whole ABC stuff, like Luke Alford's saying, and I'm like, that is so dumb. Because it wasn't like Disney that did it. Disney owns ABC, and ABC did it. So boycotting Disney Plus, I'm like, why? Sending a message, yes, you're sending a message, but I'm like, you're just, I don't know. I get mad at these things. I really do. As you can tell. A few people already refunded their advance tickets to Tron 3. It's like, if not seeing a movie because you're not interested in it, that is a valid reason. But if people are like, oh, I don't want to see this because of what Disney did to this person or that person, I'm like, you're gonna be like, at some point, we'll be like, oh, Disney never releases anything original. I'm like, well, they did. You just didn't support it. That's why. Anyway. What have you thought about Tron Air so far? I haven't seen it. I wouldn't even bring up the whole Owl House fiasco. You know, it's like, sometimes you just want to talk about a movie or TV show that you enjoy, and it always dissolves into the behind the scenes politics, and I just get so frustrated about that. Because I want to talk about the movie or the show in an analytical sense, and often it's not the topic at hand, and half of the time the people that are talking about the behind the scenes stuff haven't even seen the movie itself or the show itself, and I'm like, I get so annoyed with that, because they base their opinion on a movie based on what's happening behind the scenes and they haven't even seen the movie. You can't have an opinion on something you've never seen, guys. That's just not possible. Okay. So when people ask me what's your opinion on a thing, and if I have not seen it, then I can't have an opinion. I can say why I haven't seen it, but I can't have an opinion on something that I have not seen. Yeah. Don't know how to draw big eyes, like it's have to be like this. Yeah, okay. That works. Trust the process. Kindness is super, yes. Doesn't quite work actually. That's damn it. Okay. I haven't seen the new Superman movie. Oh, right, okay. Because I flipped it. Okay. Punk rock? What about punk rock? I had a very busy day because I have a convention. I'm vending at a convention tomorrow. So I was busy packing for that, and then I cleaned my office, then I cooked dinner, then I showered and washed my hair. Then yeah, it doesn't sound like a lot, but it is. It's a lot. And I haven't even packed the car yet. I'll be doing that after the live stream because I am not packing the car when it's still hot outside. Because North Carolina is hot. I'm always busy. That's how I like it though. I don't like these eyes. Like, what am I doing wrong with the eyes? It's weird. Okay. I don't want her looking worried. She doesn't look like she's looking at him. Let's see. I figured I would live stream today. I mean, Silver's not streaming, so I don't have to mod for him. I don't have D&D. I'm going to be busy tomorrow with convention stuff. So I thought, hey, let's do a live stream. Let's not talk about politics in my stream, please. That's just an inevitable downward spiral into chaos. Oh, what kind of animes do I enjoy? My favorite anime is Fruits Basket. But I also like Helsing Ultimate, Helsing Abridged. Full Metal Alchemist, Full Metal Panic, Trinity Blood, Attack on Titan, One Punch, I haven't seen the Knights of Guinevere pilot. I plan on watching that at some point tonight, so please don't spoil it. This reminds you of the All Dogs Go to Heaven dog. Charlie was also a German Shepherd, just like Brutus, so... Is this Oliver and Company? Oh. No. If memory serves, there isn't a German Shepherd in Oliver and Company, but no, this is Brutus and Pixie. Someone in the stream requested that. My apologies, I can't remember who. and for some reason my YouTube chat is not showing it. Delicious Dungeon is bloody brilliant. Oh, I forgot about that one. Yes. Ancient Magus Bride. Yeah, people have been suggesting me to watch that for so long, and I keep forgetting about it. I will get to it eventually. There are so many animes that people are like, hey, watch this, you will love it. I'm like, okay. Meanwhile, I'm just like looking at the pile of things that I need to watch, and I'm like, that is getting bigger. It's getting a little too big. Maybe Sue's coming out. Put that away. Delicious in Dungeon kind of has a charter feel to it. Okay. My favourite kitten dog pair are Mark Antony and Pussyfoot from Looney Tunes. Oh yeah, that's a good point. What about you check out what? Talon. It's a show about talking dinosaurs with powers. It's really good. Check it out. Backlogs are so fun. Looks at my backlog. I think my backlog would be like the size of Smaug. Like, not even Smaug, it would be the size of his I can't remember the name of the place that he lives in. Darn it. What's it called? I can't remember. I'm dumb. Okay. Let's get back to drawing Brutus, shall we? Thank you, Waluigi. Dr. Waluigi, yes. But, oh, good lord, I'm getting old. Memory's just not the same. Wait. What? Yeah, it is that eye. Okay. Then this other scar comes down. Oh, wait. How does that work? Okay, guess I'll just give him a little scar like that then. Waluigi works for me. In the meantime, maybe check out a new show that's coming out at the end of September. It's called Homestruck. No, thank you. No. I'm not going to say why, but I'm just not interested. Maybe I'll give it a shot, but right now, no. I think you may be just tired. I'm always tired. Just always tired. But you're right. It is probably just that. Like, my memory is just so bad because I'm so tired. Although now that people have been talking about All Dogs Go to Heaven, I kind of want to draw Charlie, because he's my favourite movie dog. Maybe even I should actually make a video about it. Have I made a video about All Dogs Go to Heaven? Have I done that yet? Someone check my YouTube library if I've tagged them properly. Have I ever made... God's sake, fruit flies everywhere. Have I actually made a video about All Dogs Go to Heaven? I feel like I have. I don't know. I've made so many videos, guys. I can't remember what I've done. Everyone's telling me to stop streaming and go rest. No, I don't wanna. You can't make me. Talked about doing it, but never did it. Yeah, that sounds like me. All Dogs 2. Okay. But never made a video about the first one. Okay. I will add that. Maybe I could do that one for my November video. Oh, good Lord. I just wanted to chat. That's all I wanted to do. Just hang out and chat. And people are telling me to go. I'm like, how dare you people? How dare you tell me to relax? You monsters. You hear a train? Yeah, sorry about that. I live near train tracks. I'm sorry you feel ignored, but there's 16 people in the chat. I'm not going to be reading off every single person's comment. Mary White. I mean, I did read your comment about Homestruck. It's kind of rude. Oh, it was a reaction theater video? Okay, that explains it. Okay, yeah. You made the video before My Little Pony Friendship is Magic existed. Yeah, okay. That's a good point. If you feel ignored, Mary White, it's not deliberate, I assure you. Bloody hell. Okay. Right. Let's see. Fix Pixie. Oh, okay. This fruit fly is really annoying me. I have a flycatcher thing in my office and it keeps flying in front of my face. It's so annoying. Rawr. Angry Maddie noises. So distracting. Jeez. Don't like that. Don't like this. Too sharp. It's just a little mouth. Okay. Made the mouth too big. That's what it is. Okay. Yeah, Biz, I'm here to annoy you. Yeah, precisely. The fly just wants to keep you company. Well, if it wants to do that, it needs to pay rent. Can't make their eyes that big either. Okay. It's all buzz but no cash. Yeah. Excuse me. Wow. I'm burping down the mic at people. That's great. I think I got it. I think I got it. I got the fly. I slayed the dragon! Yay! This is when the fly goes, it's just messing with you. Still here. Yeah. No, I caught it. Okay, I'm gonna make Pixie kind of fluffy. I don't care. I don't think she's meant to be, but meh, whatever. Welcome, welcome everybody. Let's saying hi. I'm trying my best to not like lose myself in the drawing and then forget to talk to people. I'm playing a game right now, but I'm seeing what you're drawing as well. Oh, what game are you playing? Also, how dare you play a game while watching me stream? All of your attention should be 100% on what I'm doing, because I'm the most important thing in your life right now. Sarcasm. Oh wait, that's not where they go. They go here, don't they? Yeah, okay. Currently losing my mind over Call of Duty, raging on one hand while watching your stream on my phone in the other. Okay. Don't call me honey. Only my husband calls me honey. Nipping that in the butt right now. No, I am a married woman. Don't patronize me. I will use the Mary Sue voice if that keeps going. No one wants to hear that. Damn it, the fly's still here. Castlevania Legacy of Darkness. Oh, okay. Nice choice. I wouldn't know. We can't hear your accent. Call her molasses instead. I watched Fixed. No, we're not doing that. Aw, poor Brutus. It's the revenge of the fly. This time it's personal. What are you drawing? I am drawing Pixie and Brutus. Or trying to, but it's a bit of a problem. I've screwed up his face, haven't I? Yes, I have. I've put his smile where his... Okay. Okay, I can fix it. It's fine. I can fix it. Okay, so put this. There. He has his scar. It's just not drawn in yet. Trust the process. Darling Bobby Bugaboo. That's a reference to, oh god, Five Goes West, isn't it? Isn't that what Tiger calls the girl cat? I'm just setting boundaries. That's all it is. Ironically, Halloween is more holy than what has been let on due to the Christianity and Halloween pagan origins. That's an ongoing debate. Spiritual, yes. Holy, no. There we go. Just gonna have his teeth just peering out just a little bit. There we go. That works. I don't like Pixie, like the way I've drawn her. I mean, I don't know. It just doesn't look right. Maybe if I make her more 3/4. Much better. Look at that. What charity? It's a non-profit organization. It's not a charity. It's a non-profit organization called Shelter to Service. They train rescue dogs to become service animals for combat veterans with traumatic brain injury and post-traumatic stress disorder. Oh. YouTube just died on me. That was nice. Thanks for that. Did anyone else stream went funny, or was that just me? I'm not getting a drop frame rate warning, so if there's lag, my apologies. There's nothing much I can do about it. Oh, God. Not that I saw. Okay, just me then. Fly, I am going to commit murder. English. Yeah. There. Can't forget the little ear tufts. Ease up on using all caps, please. Please avoid doing that. Okay. Hi, Frost. Spontaneous live stream is spontaneous. We got a super chat donation to draw Pixie and Brutus. What is wrong with your autistic brain? I don't know, but when you figure that out, can you let me know as well? Because I'm also on the spectrum. Maybe we can work together and solve the issue. There's nothing wrong with you, mate. Yeah, they're cute. They're so cute together. There. Oh my god. Are you kidding me? Wow. Everything just crashed. What the heck? Like everything. Oh my god. Ah, Photoshop just... Wow. That's never happened before. I lost all that progress. No. Okay. It happens. Maybe it's a sign. Yeah, the creator of Pixie and Brutus did a crossover collab with another comic artist I follow. They definitely captured Pixie's silliness perfectly. Is that the one with the cat family? So, lesson learned. Save your work, kids. I'm gonna have to do all of that line work all over again. I mean, it's fine. It's not the end of the world. It's not like anyone died. I'm not going to be upset about losing progress on a drawing. I didn't really like Hilda all that much. In regards to the folklore mythology that's in the show, it was very surface level, that it could have dived into it a bit more. I just didn't, it just wasn't for me. It felt too safe. Love the comic they did where the eagle goes from wanting to eat Pixie to adopting her, then telling her children she's not food. I did say let's not talk about politics in the stream. Thank you. Okay. Every now and then you'll just hear me go, oh my god, it's because of this stupid fruit fly. Did I ever consider trying to get Tuppence? No. When I immigrated, Tuppence was already 8 years old, and no, she was older than that actually. She wouldn't have survived the journey. It wouldn't have been fair on her. I'm happy with my puppy. He's a good boy. And he gets his service vest on Monday. Yay. Oops. My dog's name is George. He came with the name. Sorry for the... I'm hardly talking, but I'm just concentrating on what I'm doing. Because at this stage, it's very easy to get things wrong. Case in point. I am being tortured by a fly. Death to the fly. Oh, there's some intersection going on there, but I can fix that with the next stage. Oh, it's not even a... it's... Yeah, it is a fruit fly. Okay. Yeah, that looks cute. Okay. Pixie needs fixed. Not... Yeah, she needs... The drawing needs fixed, not Pixie needs fixed. Okay. Merge that, then bring this down, and I think we're ready for final line work. Save your work, kids. I've never had that happen before where Photoshop is just like, send an error report. I've never had that happen. Like, just out of the blue. Like, it will lag, and then I would have to restart it, but it's never, like, crashed like that. Okay, we're not ready for final line work because Pixie's not quite right. There we go. Now we can get the final line work doing. Have you saved? I'm about to. Shut up. God. Saving is magic. How tall is Mary Sue? I think I was asked that question in the last live stream. I like to think that Maddie is maybe like... Say Maddie is like maybe 4 foot something. Then Mary would be, I don't know, 5'6". I don't know. No, actually, no. Like she'd be just under 6 foot actually, because she's meant to be tall. Tall enough. Mary is tall. Yes, as folks are always telling Silver Quill as well. Oh, for the whole saving thing. Yeah. Oh my goodness, I am tired. Okay. I think we can keep going for another half hour. No, that I am 5'2". I don't know why I said 5'6". No, she's a lot taller than that. Mary is very tall. I don't number very well. Oh, hello. That's not. Darn it. Okay. Actions speak louder than words. Pixie's design changes ever so slightly from the early stuff to the more recent stuff. And I don't mean like when she's portrayed as an adult cat. Like, maybe just the art style just changes slightly. I don't know. It's weird. No, don't listen to Frost. Don't send me compliments. That's my kryptonite. Don't do it. Ooh, hello. Wow, that was stupid. Okay, here we go. No! No, no, stop encouraging. No! Deadpool fan. How dare. Stop it. We talked about this. No, I don't mean like story-wise or like the rules of like the comic. I mean like design-wise. Like, it used to be they were very round, very simplistic, and then like some of the lines, like the black fur coming up the cheeks is not there in later designs. We did talk about it. Doesn't mean we listen. Yeah, that checks out. Guys, stop being nice to me. I don't deserve it. Maddie's a sweet, caring person. She's so sweet. She got fruit flies seeing it. actually goes down the actual snout, does it? Goes over his mouth. Okay. My mistake. Like in some panels the scar is on the snout, and then others it's on the mouth. Oh goodness, what are my thoughts on Filmation? Wow. Now that is a topic. Oh goodness. Oh. That is a topic. It's like... Oh. You want to watch videos about Filmation, you watch Fearless. His videos on Filmation are really good. Maddie makes everyone feel happy. I assure you that is not true. I don't like confrontation, but oh goodness, I will call people out for their bull crap if I need to. And people don't like that, and therefore don't like me. So, there you go. And I think Filmation was sued by Disney 4 times, or 5 maybe? I don't know. Unless you're talking about the game engine. Wow. Only twice? Disney loves suing. God. What is life? I know. Life is cheese. I don't know. Hi, Massacode. Nice to see you. We got a super chat to draw Brutus and Pixie. So that's what we're doing. 42. Yes! Scared for your future. I believe we need more context here. So I'm just gonna preface this, like I appreciate that people want to come and hang out in live streams, and people have a lot of stuff going on behind the scenes that like people need to talk about, and at the same time it's like, frankly, I don't like it when people trauma dump. Now let me be clear about this. I am very open to hear people talk about whatever's going on in their life, and you know, if I'm able to help in any way, I will try my best. However, I am not a qualified therapist. I am not a psychiatrist or whatever. But it's like sometimes, and it's happened in previous streams, that the parasocial connection that people have with content creators. Sometimes some people see that as a legit friendship connection, and therefore they allow themselves to be vulnerable, and doing that in a live stream is very dangerous because you don't know who else is watching, and you know, it's just not a safe environment. So if like people have genuine problems, I do highly encourage people to seek professional help. So yeah, that's all I'll say on the matter. SPA and Comcat, there's been more than a few times where you've been borderline bringing up like political things, or saying I won't bring up politics again, but then posting a comment like that. Yeah, you're very close on being put in timeout, mate, so please knock that crap off, okay? Alright. Back to happy times. So, we're drawing a cat and a dog. And the dog is cute. The cat is cute. Let's keep drawing cute things. Well, let's erase that intersection. I used a soft brush. I didn't mean to do that. Okay. There we go. It's good to have a chill spot. I try to keep things chill, but at the same time, I don't put up with bullcrap either. How'd the dog get the scar anyway? Brutus is a ex-military service dog. And, the backstory is that his handler was shot at. Brutus got hit but survived, but his handler didn't. So that's why he has scars. It's Pixie and Brutus, yes it is. Pixie and Brutus. I don't like how that line flows down. Let's try that again. Let's do this. Flow it down. Then circle back out. So I'm gonna go ahead and guess that I'm saying this to Zurith Moonpaw as well, like and everyone in general, but can we please not talk about politics or bring up the state of things in this country? This is not the place for it. I'm not saying you can't talk about it, I'm saying you can't talk about it here. My reason is that it just dominates the conversation. And it's not like I'm living in ignorance, I'm very aware of what's going on, but I do not want it discussed in my stream. This is meant to be a safe place, so let's keep it that way. Thanks, guys. He does have PTSD from the war. That's the whole point of the character. That line doesn't match up with that, so I need to get rid of this. So art is a form of like escapism for a lot of people, but it also can be used to express your feelings about the state of things. I just don't want my live streams to be a place for that, so that's why I'm setting that in place, that people know that this is not the place for it. Hey Charlie, how you doing? Good to see you. I love that picture of Maddie and Mary you have there in the corner. They are an adorable team. Yeah, that one drawing where the kids are actually getting along for once. So, like, I know people make jokes about Mary being obnoxious and annoying and all that, but she loves Maddie, like, in a platonic sense, of course, but it's like, she will go to bat for Maddie, and I wanted to portray that in that drawing. And I think Maddie would go to bat for Mary if she had to. They're not sisters. They're like sisters. They have a sister dynamic, but they're not blood related. Mary has a lot more depth to her than a lot of the online content that has her in it lets on. There is a lot to her. Mary as a sock puppet. God damn it, Frost. I've said this before and I'll say it again. Please avoid using all capitals. It's always a fine line with a character that is meant to be funny. Well, there's like comic relief characters, and comic relief characters don't have to be funny all the time. What they do is literally, as the phrase implies, they bring relief when things get too heavy. And so that's not like we have to be funny all the time. I mean, look at Genie as a perfect example. He's not funny all the time. He could be very heartfelt and open about his situation. Do blocky, please. I don't know what you mean by that. Okay, I don't know if I'll have time to do something as... This took up a lot of time, and I don't really want to be streaming past 10 o'clock. It's 20 to 9 where I am right now, and I am up early, and I haven't packed my car yet, so... our car, I should say. So... we might not have time to do Mary as a sock puppet. One thing I will do is this. I will rotate this and make it bigger. Don't like making things bigger because that can often make the revenue weird. We can save the sock puppet for next time. Sure, we can do that. I love how most, if not all, of Genie's lines were improvised by Robin Williams. Most of it was, yes. Okay, so I need a reference. So this... darn it. Yeah. This was the image I used for the reference. So I'm just going to color pick from here for the colors. Save. Save your work, kids. She's best sock puppet. Comedic legend, but also well-rounded actor from what I learned in his other movies. Yes, absolutely. Good Morning Vietnam is probably my favorite Robin Williams movie. 24-Hour Photo shows that he had acting chops to do horror. I wish he did more horror. Or thriller. It's more of a thriller, really. From what you've heard, well, why don't you watch the movie and then decide if it's a mess yourself? I watched it and I enjoyed it. It was good for, you know, I didn't love it. It gave exactly what it promised. A movie about a dog that was going to get fixed. So, yeah. Anyway, hope you have a good time at the con and that you don't have to deal with any weird fans. It's like, I like it when people come to say hi, and if they happen to be fans, that's great too. There's interactions at conventions when you're a vendor. There's always someone weird, always, and I don't mean like in a good way. I mean like, you know, they don't quite understand social cues, and I'm not like, it happens almost at every con that I get hit on, you know, and that's just weird. I don't like that. I'm married, you know, but stuff happens. Anyway. My favourites are Night of the Museum trilogy, but ones that have Robin front and centre. I can't decide which is my favourite. What Dreams May Come? I haven't seen that one. Mrs. Doubtfire is a classic. Yeah. Well, this is supposed to be darker colour, but we're just adding the colour for now. We might go over the time I said, but yeah. I haven't seen RV. I think I started watching it and just got annoyed with it, so I didn't watch it. Sometimes for me it takes more than an actor I like to be in a movie to keep me hooked. Okay, so, oh, her eyes are not white, they're actually blue. Okay. Ah, that's, don't like that. That's a bit too bright. There we go, that's better. I'm also hungry, so I need to eat something before I go to bed too. I only had noodles for my dinner, so I didn't eat a lot. There. Is that white in there? Yeah, it is. Okay. I don't want it to be white. I'm gonna bring it down a little bit. There we go. So cute. Okay. I don't know what the DRW was. SPA and Comcat. I tried watching Comedy of Terrors because Vincent Price was in it. Didn't like it. Dad couldn't even finish it. I don't know if I've seen Comedy of Terrors. Let me look that up. Comedy of... Have I seen that? No, I have not seen that. Okay. Like in some comics, she has the stripes on her cheeks, and in others, she doesn't. It's weird. Double feature of the Devil, Bat, and Platoon. Ooh, okay. I've seen Platoon. I haven't seen Devil Bat, though. I feel like her eyelashes need to be a bit more pronounced, so I'm going to fix that right now. Give her more eyelashes. Oh. Oops. No, I don't like that, actually. Never mind. Decision redacted. The Devil Bat is a Bela Lugosi movie. I have no idea what it's about. I'm only watching it as it's one of the movies in this 10 movie pack I own. I do love Bela Lugosi. There she goes. Pixie. Isn't she cute? My attempt, anyway. Okay, I'm gonna put Brutus' collar behind her. My favourite Vincent Price movie unfortunately has a bad score on Rotten Tomatoes, Dr. Goldfoot and Bikini Machine. I have not seen that. I'm not being too precious of the fact I've gone over the lines here and there. If it's not for, like, a convention or a commission or that, I don't really worry about mistakes all that much. Sometimes that adds to the charm. Sometimes. Drink. Yeah, I'll go to bed in about 2 hours. Okay. Sounds silly, but maybe I'll check it out. But I know Vincent Price best as Professor Vatican. Yes. There are way too many Vincent Price movies I like, but I have to say my top three are Last Man on Earth, Great Mouse Detective, and The Abominable Dr. Phibes. Or Fibs. Fives? Fibes. I don't know what my favourite Vincent Price movie is. I'll have to think about that. Favourite role is Ratigan, but that's not my favourite movie that he's in. I think he said in an interview that that was his favourite role he ever did. I think the last role he did was in Edward Scissorhands. Wasn't that the last one? Yeah. His final was Edward Scissorhands. Okay. That was sad. That movie. Good movie, but sad. Can't see the lines. Did the lines a bit too narrow, but that's fine. We can. Just rough it in. Would you be surprised if Fallout Equestria cost $100 in book form? No. But there's several Fallout Equestria books. So I wouldn't be surprised, actually, if it did come up to $100, if not more than that. I mean, I'm not a writer. I'm not involved with Fallout Equestria whatsoever, so... I mean, some of the books I have, I've paid close to $100. Mary would be perfect as the puppy sitting on top of Dog Maddie's head. Oh no, does that mean Pixie looks like a puppy? Ah, no! She's meant to be a cat! Oh no! Brutus is slowly coming together. So, I've been drawing this the entire stream runtime. And it's now 10 o'clock and I'm not finished it. But I kind of don't want to end the stream yet until I've finished the flat color at least. So let's keep going. I was planning on stopping at 10. But screw it. I want to finish this. So let's keep going. Sleep be damned. I'll sleep when I'm dead. Okay. Future me will hate me for this choice, but I really don't care. Why didn't you go to bed at a decent time? Because I'm a masochist and I hate myself. I mean, this is a nice little fan art because I do like the comic, so if there is like these stupid lines here and there that I hate. Con Maddie is so gonna have it against Stream Maddie. Yes. What if you're already dead? Well, that's news to me. I'm already dead. I need to complain to the management about certain things. If this is what death is like. Try to think what actual death is like. Ever drawn someone crying before? Yes. I have drawn Maddie crying, I've drawn Mary crying, I've drawn other characters crying. Yes, I have. Although I can't find the drawing of Mary crying, which is annoying because it's really funny because it's like, it's really exaggerated, like really cartoony. Tears are just pouring out of her eyes like Alice in Wonderland style, that she's gonna flood the room kind of tears. Smears her eyeliner. Mary doesn't wear makeup. What are you talking about? It's all natural. She was born this way, baby. She doesn't need makeup. But yeah, she would smear her makeup. Yeah, I've had enough of you. I saw Eddie Deason is going to the convention too. Do you have a favourite role of his other than Mandark? Mandark is probably the only one I know. Like, he's been in other things like Kim Possible and all that kind of stuff, but that's the only one I really know. He's been in a lot of stuff, guys. And this wouldn't be the first time I've been at a convention that he's at, so, you know, I mean, I haven't said hi to him yet, so I might say hi to him tomorrow. Maybe? I do have a Mandark art piece, so I might go say hi, but pff, I don't know. I'm not that desperate for... I'm not that desperate for that, to be honest. Okay, Brutus, how are you looking? Have you ever been recognized at a convention ever? Yes. Yes. And I don't mean just when I'm at pony conventions. Like, conventions in general, almost every convention I've vended at, I've been recognized by someone. Mainly because I'm vending and I have my YouTube character on my table. But if I'm just walking around, no. If I'm just at a con, no. hat gives her away. I don't wear the tartan hat at cons anymore. My hat broke. Get some rest soonish. I will. Calm down. Don't tell me what to do. You're not my dungeon master. Then I'll just tell Kick to do it. Pfft. Good luck with that. He's just as bad for going to bed at stupid times. Well, no, that's not gonna work. Darn it. Funnily enough, I know you're making a joke. People too mad at conventions. Oh god, it's Lightning Bliss. I'm a huge fan. Can I get an autograph? I have been mistaken as Blissey once. That was at BabsCon. I was just walking down the hall and someone thought I was Lightning Bliss. I just looked at them like they were like, "Oh, Lightning Bliss." I just looked at them and went, "No," and then just kept walking. God, I'm a monster. That was funny. I mean, we don't really look anything alike, so I don't know why that happened. Alright, tidy this up. It wasn't, it was kind of awkward, but at the same time it wasn't because I didn't wait around. I really need to figure out how to stop that from happening. All these little lines missing here. Okay, you look a lot like Charlie B. Barkin. Soften this edges up. There. Okay. His eyes are just white, so they are both German Shepherds, yes. So it's an inevitability, I know, but especially when I'm zoomed in on his eyes, it looks like Charlie. And I need to draw Charlie. Angel dog. Yeah, I need to make a video about All Dogs Go to Heaven at some point. That just needs to be a thing. Okay. Don Bluth is coming to my state's convention in November. Nice. I've seen Don Bluth's face at a convention. That was enough for me. I'm like, okay, I'm good. Sometimes that's enough for me. Well, the old saying goes, like, don't meet your heroes. There's a lot of truth to that. Was it a missed opportunity? No, I was there for someone else, so I'm like, oh, there's Don Bluth. Okay. I've done the eyes the wrong way around. That's annoying. No, it's the right way around. Ah. Have I put his scar on the wrong side? No, I haven't. I have put it on the wrong side. Okay. It's the reference when I flip the canvas. That's what it is. Okay. That was scary. I got so confused there. Okay. I'll make that a little bit darker. Nope. There. We're almost done. Almost done. Then this part. And come on. There we go. Okay. And he has a green collar. you guys still have VHS tapes? Wow. Almost there. Okay. We're just gonna stick with the flat color. We're not going to add more. We're just gonna keep it this way because no, I don't want that actually. I am tired and I have things to do before I go to bed, so I think this is a good point to end on. Battery acid leak. Ah, no. Hello there. Oh, well. That's not going to work, is it? Save your work. Yes, thank you. Save. It is time for rest. Yes, it is. Oh, good lord. I get that a lot, actually. Like, when people, like, used to watch my content back in the day and then they, like, see me stream and they're like, oh, you're still making content? I'm like, yeah, never stopped. Okay, so he's got a little bit of grey in his muzzle, so we're just going to add that because he is an old boy. So I'm going to keep it relatively subtle. Well, that's not my content. That's just stuff I voiced in for other people, but okay. I appreciate that. Okay. No, she's a recluse. She doesn't exist anymore. What? Yeah. Let's see. Sleep. No. That might be a bit. Let's use a hard brush instead. Eh. Oh, that's much better. Yeah. Okay. Too much, but yeah, just bring it in just a little bit. Oh, look at Brutus. He's a good boy. I think that's enough. I think we can call it. So, like we've been saying, I will be at Greensboro Comic Con, North Carolina tomorrow. I will be vending there. You can find details about that on my Twitter and Instagram. It's a little one-day event, so once again, that's Greensboro Comic Con, North Carolina. You can find details about that on my Twitter and Instagram. I am open for commissions. You can contact me via my Instagram or my Twitter or email me. You can find that on the screen right now. Instagram is Amy Rory Art, all lowercase. Twitter is Mad Munchkin Art, capital M's. And email is amy.rory.art@gmail.com. Have fun at the convention, Maddie. Don't tell me what to do. So long and thanks for all the fish. Yes. I don't have any conventions in October, but in November I will be at Salute to Service show. And that will be, I'll post more details about that near the time. And I'm also doing a Southern Touch Craft show in Salisbury, North Carolina on the 21st to the 22nd of November. Again, I will post more about that nearer the time. And probably a Christmas show as well. More likely Charlotte Comic Con, which is on the 7th of December. And then I fly home for a few weeks on the 15th. Not back in Scotland again. Not back home in North Carolina till the 7th of January. And I don't have a laptop, so I will not be at a computer that entire time. It's going to be wonderful. I'll have a proper vacation away from content making, and I cannot wait. Thanks everybody for watching. I am going to sign off. I am going to pack my car for the con and get something to eat and then go to bed. I'm Mad Munchkin, stay creative and all that nonsense. Put your shopping cart away, wear your seatbelt, hold the door open for folks. You know, all that wonderful stuff. Put some beauty back into the world. Because Lord knows the world is a scary place right now, so let's put some beauty back into it. Be excellent to each other. Good night.